Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do my July favorites. My June favorites never happened, and that's because I forgot. All these collections started coming out. My attention was on those collections and the June favorites never happened, but I am doing my July favorites. So let's get started. My first favorite of the month was my Skittles Mani that incorporated 5 of the 6 pastel neon matte polishes from Sinful Colors. I did say in my review of them that I don't consider them to be an actual matte. They are more of a demi-matte finish, which was a disappointment to me, but in that mani I went ahead and I slapped on a matte top coat. I used Essie's matte top coat and I loved it. Oh my goodness. I was so happy wearing that. I wore that for days, and I'm probably going to wear it again here soon. My next favorite is from Rebecca, or Verifone on Instagram. She sent me a package, and in that was Dress Up from Orly and also Sally Hansen Diamond Strengths I'll Be There. Now this is a topper. I don't actually own any of the Diamond Strength polishes, so this one was my first. When I decided to combine these two together, I couldn't have been more happy. I felt like the Orly just really complemented the orange in this topper, and it worked out so well. And that's also a mani that I'm probably going to wear again. And then my last favorite is from Jen. She sent me a package that included Sinful Colors Zoned Out. This was from the back to school collection that the pastel neon matte polishes had come from, but she had also sent me Zoya's Binx. Now Binx is from the same collection that Zoya's Harper is from. If you don't know, Harper is my favorite Zoya, but she went ahead and she sent me Binx, and I was messing around with these two polishes and I combined them. I used Binx as a topper and I feel like it is just so gorgeous. It actually reminds me of a mermaid. If you have these two, try them out and tell me what you think. There's just something very mermaid about the combination. I really like how Zoya did these polishes. I think Binx and Harper come from the Bubbly collection. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but I like how they gave us a jelly base with multiple sized glitters. They just look so gorgeous. Now I'm going to talk about a least favorite of the month, and that is the Hypnotic Transforming Top Coats from Sinful Colors. They keep teasing us with photos on their Instagram. These are just not that great. They remind me of the OPI Spotted, which I will say I never tried. It wasn't available, at least in retail stores here in America, but they are going for that same effect, and I don't think that they executed it well. Your base color does need to be wet for these toppers to work, but even when I had my base coat wet, they did not separate as dramatically as Sinful Colors is advertising on their Instagram. I'm going to mess around with these a little bit more. If you guys are interested in me doing an in-depth review, go ahead and let me know and I will do that. But at this point, I will say right now, I wouldn't advise you even hunting them down because they don't really wow me. Now I'm going to talk about some personal, like, life favorites, not anything nail polish related. So in Jen's package, she had sent me an oil. I've been using this like crazy. There's jojoba oil in there along with other things, but I really have been enjoying this. Using this on my cuticles. I feel like I don't know, the scent in this is very subtle, and so I can just move on with my day, whereas the Hard as Hoof that I have been using, this is fantastic. You can find this at Walmart, but it has a very heavy scent to it. So I mean, it works. It's obviously more available than Jen's concoction, but I've been enjoying that she sent me. And she also sent me a lip balm. This is fantastic. I suffer from dry lips. I think that's due to the fact that I have to use acne medication. I've talked about that before in a previous video, but I have really bad acne. Believe it or not, I have really, really bad acne, cystic acne in particular, and she sent me this, and I've been wearing this. I've been using it like multiple times a day, if I'm honest. and it just feels really good on the lips. It's very light, it absorbs quickly, and I don't feel like I need to reapply back to back, if you know what I mean. I was using the Vaseline tub, and that one actually started breaking out around my lips. Like I said, I have very acneic skin. It's very sensitive, so I've kind of discontinued using that just because, although it was working for me, it was breaking me out around my lips. So can I just chat with you guys? I'm gonna chat with you guys. So this month has been a little bit weird, honestly. Our AC, our whole unit, the AC heater, everything, it went out. It ended up being a fuse. We fixed that, and I kid you not, like 9 days later, it went out again, and it's not the fuse this time. Now this unit is actually the original unit that came with the house, and this house is not exactly the newest house on the block, but it's just a bummer because we're right in the middle of summer, and this week is going to be one of the hottest weeks of the year. Like tomorrow I think it's supposed to reach 105, and we don't have AC. So because of that, I have found myself at the library. I have been going to the library like every other day. I have actually been picking up quite a few books. I will say, since I've started my YouTube channel, I've really cut back on my reading. Reading is something that I've always enjoyed, even as a child. My first like actual favorite book ever was Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham, and I would check that out all of the time, and it actually got to the point where my mom told me that I couldn't check it out anymore. I couldn't bring it home, which I don't know what she was thinking. Why would you stop a child from reading? But it is what it is. So the books that I've picked up, I don't know if you guys are interested in this. I picked up Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. It's YA. You know what? All these books are YA. I don't want to deal with the adult things anymore. I picked up Emery Lord's When We Collided. I've seen this in Target a few times, and I don't know what this book is about, but this cover is gorgeous. I also picked up Girl on the Plane. This is based on a true story of this young girl who was on a plane that was hijacked, and that young girl is actually the author, so I'm really interested to see how she creates a story from her own experience. I also picked up To All the Boys I Loved Before. If I'm honest, I've tried to read the Summer I Turned Pretty series. That was awful. Like, I couldn't even finish the first book. I also picked up Dumplin'. I've heard that this is really good. And then I picked up Paperweight. I don't know what this one is about either. I've just seen it in Target before, and I figured I would pick it up this time. And then the last book that I picked up is A Little Something Different, and I kind of know this about. Like, it's about a relationship, but it's told from the perspective of people who are seeing this couple. It's not from the couple themselves. It's not from their perspective. It's from like the clerk or the barber or baker, something like that. It's from those people that are just on the outside looking in. So I'm kind of interested to see how this plays out. I know Books and Lala has talked about this previously, and I think that she thought it was pretty good. I can't remember, that was a long time ago though. So those are all the books that I picked up. I kind of questioned my decision making, but those are library books, so it's not like I spent money on them. So yeah, I'm feeling like super chatty right now. If you guys want to chat, hit me up on Instagram, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!